Hey there, Internet. It's your boy Phil. Peace. Don't do that. So anyway, I was working on some concrete pendant lamps, and I kind of caught the concrete bug. So I thought, well, let's make something a little bit less necessary for your house. And so I made this drainage slab, we're calling it, and I want to show you how I did that. So I was snacking pretty hard the other day and really admiring the shape of this bowl and thinking of how I might use it to shape this drainage slab that I was thinking about. I had this old piece of butcher block which I chopped in half, one half to use as the form and the other half to capture the curve of this bowl here. So I cut that out with my bandsaw and sanded that, which I'll use as my template, and I double-sided taped that to the other half of the butcher block. I set up my router table with this 1-inch roundover bit, which I use primarily on my table legs. But here I am kind of zizzing around the corner here of my form, and then I flip the template, and so I make the other side of my form with that. And here's the final form. I will talk about why that looks like trash later. Then I set up my router table again with a jig and this core box router bit, so I could make repeated cuts at a specific interval. And yeah, I'm making it look easy here, but there was actually kind of a lot of chip out on a few rows, which I used Bondo to fix. But you can see the sheen on top of that, and use some epoxy as opposed to the white spray paint, which you see all over there, because that does not allow the silicone to set. Learning. That comes straight to your door from the internet. Made a little box. Take the main form, stick it in that box, and boop, there you have it. You gotta wait 5 hours, of course, and you get this pretty looking teal, I'd say, silicone mold, which is just the reverse of your final form. You put your concrete in there, wait a while, and pop that out, and look at there. Here you go, is your, what do we call it, drainage slab. And here's a more dark gray version. And I've been goofing around with some chorizo. Finally, I add some black rubber feet to it. Yeah, this is how you can use it. It's by the sink. You put your soap on it. You can put a brush on it for no reason at all. It's food safe. You can put an apple on it. It's a lighter version, chorizo. And if you're pouring your water close to the sink but not directly into the sink, that's pretty useful actually. Here's a better shot of the chorizo. And yeah, message me if you're into this sort of thing. I also sell tables and pendant lamps in my shop, in my info above.